Hello, hello, party people. It is almost, it's a little bit after 5 a.m. I haven't been sleeping well, and when you're staring up at the ceiling at night, in your bed, your futon, whatever that might be, you start thinking about things. And this is a film with two parts to it that I thought were very nostalgic, and it reminded me of the long distance relationships that I had. And as I've said on this channel, as some of you might know, I don't recommend them. And after watching this, you'll see why. There's two parts to it. It's just a different setting in each part. I think there's only two parts. Someone just text messaged me just now at 5:10 a.m. I'm not sure what's going on with that. I'll check it later. But I shouldn't be talking since I'm the one that's awake. But all right, here we go. I'll try to keep the pausing to a minimum, but I will react. I just want to point out that this implies that they are at the point of the longest relationship where they've already met and they're doing the back and forth thing, and you will see what happens. Okay, I wasn't that obsessive, but I did mentally keep a count in my mind. Did you see? Let's look at the reaction again. Or let's watch this. Did you see how happy she got from a fucking text message? And like, I for people who have attempted the long distance relationship, like this is like textbook. This is what the fuck you do to yourself and what happens. Don't pretend like you guys haven't done this where you exchange songs between each other. Don't pretend like you haven't done that. Whether it be in the longest relationship or not. Don't pretend. Stop playing. That I'm not afraid to admit that hits home right there. I'm not afraid to admit again. I have been in both positions on either side, and I can honestly and truthfully say neither position is a position you want to be in. Neither of them are good. I mean, it seems like one person, they're both clearly disappointed, and you could really make the argument why one side is worse than the other, but trust me, they both suck. They both do. imagine not seeing someone that you care about, that you got used to seeing, and you do this back and forth shit the whole time, and then life happens and something gets in the way. Can you really wait 4 months without physically seeing and being near that person? I couldn't. Okay, I know that was brief, but what I'm about to react to was brief. I mean, so she's clearly at a bar or whatever, right? And talking to someone else. In case you couldn't figure this out already, this is a lesbian short film. Maybe I should have said that in the beginning, but now you know. She was playing with her hair, so she is consciously trying to. And she is somewhat, to an extent, infatuated with this person she's talking to. And watch what happens. Been there, done that. The feels, guys. The feels. You don't even fucking understand. So, oh, that's an interesting pause for the video right there. So she's getting on the train, and but the person she's talking to, I'm not sure if they have an open relationship or not. Maybe that's why she was talking to someone else and didn't seem to feel guilty about it. Maybe they made some sort of previous agreement. So if she got on a plane, and that's when she said just landed in the beginning of the short film, part 1. I took a plane as well, and this is what the problem was. I got on that plane, and then I got off, and I went back, and then I got off. I never got on that plane again when I should have, and I know it was for the best, but that didn't mean it hurt any less. telling you guys, it's like 5:30 in the morning. We're talking about this right at 5:30 in the morning. Okay, now I'm gonna move on to the second part. So just give me a second here. Probably have to. Wait, what are we doing right now? Okay, I know I have it somewhere. Okay, here it is. This is part 2, right? Yeah. Alright, sorry for that difficulty. Here we go. She barely said a complete sentence, and look at the change in her mood. If you notice, this one has the hearts on it. You'll see later. Maybe I'm reading into it too much, I don't know. So if you haven't noticed, the conversation by text are the same. You're just seeing it from her point of view. Train is not so bad though, but the fucking airplane is ridiculous. How can you prerequisite that with "Don't be mad"? Like, how do you even think she's gonna feel? See what I'm saying? The hearts aren't there anymore because, like, I assume that had to be intentional because, like, the tension right now, you know, like, this is what people go through along this relationship. I'm not sure if you guys understand this, if you've ever been in one, but it's for the most part it sucks, and like, I would not be surprised if the majority, the percentage of them, they do not succeed. They do not even fucking go anywhere after that. This was what I was talking about. Like, did they have some sort of previous agreement? And like, because she doesn't seem feel guilty about it, neither did in the first part one. She didn't feel guilty about it either. Didn't look like it. Like, but to an extent, do they wish that other person was they're supposed to be the other person that they're supposed to be, not just some stranger. I think you see her in during when she was greeting her friends or whatever, during when she said she was in a meeting. I think she was a tall one, and I think that's her. So maybe something's going on that we don't know about. So if you look at it, she reaches over. She's on the left side of the bed if you're laying on her side, and she reaches to her left to get the phone, right? But in this shot, she's using her right arm. So what I think happened was they accidentally forgot, either they flipped or forgot to flip the image. I know this is just a minor point, but like I notice things like this. I don't know why, but I do. Notice like when she's texted that, right? Afterwards, she felt, it almost looks like she feels guilty for saying that. And this, I've said this so many times, this is what happens in a long distance relationship. You idolize the other person, you hype them up, you build them up to be like the only person in the world that's going to make you happy. And that is such a, I wouldn't say it's unhealthy, I would say it's a very dangerous mentality. And I mean, I guess in a way, yeah, it would be unhealthy, but I would say purely emotional is unhealthy, not any other situation, obviously, in my opinion. The scenery is really interesting. So that's the happy ending that a lot of people imagine. That's the happy ending that a lot of people don't get. 5 a.m. guys, 5:30 a.m. right now, 5:30 a.m. and I am reacting to 2 parts of a lesbian short film. The name of the film is Long Distance Relationship. Surprise, surprise. I don't know what to say right now. Like I have no idea why I'm thinking about this at 5:30 in the morning when I didn't even fall asleep last night, and like I've been trying to go to sleep, but just something is wrong with my body clock right now or something. I have no idea what it is, but I'll figure it out. Well guys, thanks for watching this with me, and if you'd like to see more of these, just let me know. No, I actually I've watched a decent number of short films on YouTube. It's pretty. There's a lot of stuff out there. There's good stuff too, not just like obviously some of them are gonna be mediocre, but like there's some of these films win film festivals. That's what I'm saying. Like people recognize that in terms of a low budget film, like obviously with no famous actors and actresses, like you can still make quality stuff. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this reaction. Take care of yourselves and each other, guys.